What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Yes, I've got my espresso right here, and it's a very bullish day in crypto. There is a lot happening, and we must talk about it. Stick around to the end of the video. Let's go. So I highly recommend espresso as well. It really works well for crypto trading, that's for sure. It's nice to see these greens right here. Absolutely lovely. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull moment in crypto. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now we have updates in relation to Ripple and XRP and the SEC, of course. There is a lot happening with the International Monetary Fund trying to stop crypto. We have Ethereum now launching a new layer 2 project, which is interesting. That was that whole thing yesterday. And man, not that I really give a stuff about that. Anyway, we've got some bullish metrics coming up on Twitter as well for Hedera. Incredibly bullish on HBAR. Anyway, let's get straight into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to all you incredible people up here. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along on this incredible journey. Things are just getting crazy in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So smash the thumbs up button down there. It is free. You guys rock. Thank you very much. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. Do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. I'm going to try and keep this video short, but the top alts this morning in my portfolio were AMP, Ubix Network, CKB, T-Fuel, and Reserve Rights. AMP I like as well. I mean, I've been in my portfolio for a very long time. Ubix Network is basically like an Ethereum based sort of project. It is a layer 1 based out of Russia. Again, interesting project, to be quite honest with you. And T-Fuel as well. That one there is just a little gem. Now, let's go to Coinspot. Now, I'm not going to go through all the prices. I'm just going to go through a couple, but this is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. And again, I'm also staking my cryptos on this platform because they do not have any lockup periods. And just to be clear, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars and everything else is set to USD, because I'm catering for everybody around the world and my Aussie fans, legends. Now, all of you are legends, by the way, as well. Now, let's go quickly, guys. With Bitcoin sitting at 35,000 AUD today, again, it's very interesting to see it's holding quite strong at these $30,000, $35,000 levels. It'll be interesting to see if this goes up over the weekend, to be quite honest with you. And if it does, awesome. Ethereum's at 2,493. The Shanghai upgrade is coming to Ethereum as well. So we'll see what happens with that in the coming weeks. Now, of course, you've got XRP at 58 cents. Again, still incredibly undervalued in my opinion. I love it. I love what it's doing. I understand the utility of the project, and I'm very bullish on its future. And again, I keep saying this, but it just blows my mind. Ethereum 6 years ago was 90 cents. It is now sitting at $2,493. Mind blown. That is what I call real money. And a lot of people did make a ton of money off that back in the day. Obviously, we've got Solana at $36. Very bullish on Sol. Banking coins, 13 cents for XLM right here. Hedera's at 12 cents. They are making some massive moves here with transactions, guys. Absolutely enormous. ALGO and Quant, 40 cents, $204. Scrolling down some other favorites. Axie, of course, sitting at $15 today, which is nice. That would be good if it went back up to $80 when I was buying it at the peak of the bull market. Casper's at 5 cents. And of course, we have XDC at 4 cents as well. Now, obviously, the other coins that I'm looking at, DYDX right here at $4 and AGIX Singularity NET. Again, I believe I had a trading. I have to check that on the Patreon right there, but it's up 2.7% today to 62 cents. We'll see where the whole AI and artificial intelligence space goes. I think that's sort of calmed down a little bit. Let's go to crypto bubbles. And yes, I've got the Wall Street Bull Patreon linked below. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, my dividend investments. And again, I'm going to put up some more dividend investing in there today, and I might start up a new crypto bot as well. So join up, incredibly bullish community, and I love talking with everyone in there directly. You can DM me. It's awesome. And again, I'm not selling courses or any of that BS. It's just me showing what I'm doing to make money. That's it. It's as simple as that. So have a look on here, guys. All right, join up the Patreon, link below. Crypto bubbles on the day. Bone is up 7.5% as well on Shiba Swap, and the Shibarium is coming out very soon as well. So again, I'm still holding on my Shiba Inu. I literally have not sold any of it. I've seen some incredible gains with Shiba Inu. We will see where this goes in the future. But Bone, I don't know. I'm not really into it anyway. And just a quick one here, but it's at $2 right now per Bone. Let's have a look at where it was. Obviously 36 cents here, 65 cents. So we'll see where that goes. We have CFX. My bot is still up like 200%, which is ridiculous in the Patreon. And I wish I had to put more into it, obviously, and I would have, just gone bananas with it. But 7.9% on the day, 137 on the week, still up 824% on the month. 800%. Where the hell would you get that in any kind of traditional investment? You would not get that in real estate. You would not get that in the stock market. You would not get it in bonds, trading options, futures, Forex. You just would not see that. So again, one of the main things I was mentioning in my video yesterday is basically to buy and hold. So if you bought this early, get in early with this stuff, and you will see results, but good quality projects. So again, Conflux right there, CFX. We have Stacks still up again, 8.2 on the day, still up 158 on the week and 180 on the month, which is mind-blowing. Optimism right here, 7.7, 11% on the week and 35% on the month. Now, just something off topic right here, but again, I'm curious, has anyone actually spoken to a family member and explained the percentages that you get in returns? Because again, I had this conversation yesterday with someone and basically they just can't wrap their head around, for example, an 822% return in a month. It just blows people's mind. They think it's fake. Now, when people actually see it's real is when you say, for example, you had an 800% gain on your money, you cash that out to exchange and it's in your bank account. That's when people believe it's real. And have you ever gone to that extent to explain it to somebody how much these percentages are? Anyway, I'm just curious. Comment below and I'll try to remove all these scam comments as well. There's heaps of them at the moment. Anyway, doing my best, guys. Now, Ripple may walk through the door and slam it shut right here in SEC case. Ripple CTO David Schwartz, he's on a mission right now, but founder and managing director, member of Dyser Capital, Yassine Mumbarak right here, has taken to Twitter to comment on a recent Twitter statement that Ripple's chief officer right here and creator of XRP Ledger, David Schwartz, put out. He referred to the recent comment of Schwartz in which he stated that they apparently meaning Ripple may be tempted to walk through the door and shut it behind themselves. Interesting. And Ripple threatens Gensler with the Supreme Court, which is huge. But the discussion started on Feb 21st by Twitter. Mr. Huber right here, who commented on a recent tweet by Ripple's chief legal officer, Algorand, legend by the way. The latter published a post in which he dropped a hint that Ripple may move the SEC case to the US Supreme Court should the current judge take the side of the SEC. So they're still continuing to fight. This is how much they believe that they are right and correct. And I looked at all the information and it just is straight to the point. They are not messing around here, guys. And again, they're taking on a US regulator, which is huge. But Algorand tweeted that the regulator has already lost 4 of its last 5 cases in the Supreme Court, which is good. And Mr. Huber reckons that in this way, Algorand was threatening the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, good, to settle on the terms suggested by Ripple. And this would give the fintech giant a unique advantage and clarity over all others. Otherwise, Mr. Huber believes Algorand means that Ripple will take away his jurisdiction over the crypto by beating the SEC in the Supreme Court. Awesome. I would love to see that, but it would obviously cause more delay. That's what people have to understand. The legal and justice system in Australia in particular is delayed months and months and months. It's going to be the same thing, but I'm thinking long term. But here's where David Schwartz joined in the comment to say that Ripple cannot win without the whole crypto space winning as well. He added that Ripple will always prefer wins for everybody in the space if we can. Very, very nice. And the CTO then published a tweet that had Yassine Mumbarak right here slightly confused. Schwartz wrote in his company that may be put in a position where they would have to be tempted to walk through a door and slam it shut behind them. He said that he would not like Ripple to do this, but cannot promise it will happen, not happen right here. Very interesting. David Schwartz is putting up a lot of cryptic tweets as well, by the way. And obviously, SEC lawyer unveils Gensler files that reveals massive corruption. Duh. I mean, of course he's freaking corrupt. Anyway, but moving on, Johnny Deaton said that the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, is favouring his friends on Wall Street. Of course he is. While neglecting the crypto industry players, he added that Gensler would pursue the case against Ripple until the Vanguard Group isn't satisfied. Interesting. Vanguard's a massive, massive institution, by the way, but the legal battle again, SEC and Ripple continues to see a new twist of the tail. Many market players see that this case is extremely crucial in determining the future of the digital asset industry. And interesting stuff right here, but has disclosed some underlying secrets, the functioning of basic functioning of SEC chair Gary Gensler. In his so-called Gensler files, Deaton stated that the SEC might be acting in interest of others. And I did think this, you've got BlackRock, you've got Fidelity, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, all of these big players in this space. He's friends with them all. Literally, he was a massive investor at Goldman Sachs. Anyway, but it is important to note that Vanguard Group manages Gensler's personal fortune of $100 million and has given them excessive access to his office since he became the SEC chair. Talk about corruption right here. Crazy. Vanguard. I'm an investor in Vanguard, by the way, as well, so it's full on. Anyway, guys, XRP sees ultra bullish prospects as developers basically reveal a cross-chain bridge to drive interoperability is coming. So Ripple X and the XRP Ledger developers have unveiled their new XRPL standard for cross-chain bridge that will considerably expand the potential use cases for the network and XRP token. Very nice. Absolutely very nice. Sorry, guys, got itchy nose. I don't know why. Anyway, Coinbase has gone, basically updated everyone, but Coinbase throws its hat into the Ethereum Layer 2 race with the launch of Base, which is interesting right here. But the top US crypto exchange announced that the new L2 on Thursday, saying that the protocol offers a secure, low-cost, developer-friendly way for anyone, anywhere to build decentralized dApps on-chain, and Coinbase is looking to make on-chain the new online in a bid to onboard more than 1 billion new users in the crypto ecosystem, which is huge. Base will host an on-chain products developed by Coinbase and will also serve as an open ecosystem where anyone can build, the exchange said, which is nice. Unlike many L2 protocols currently in existence, Base will have no native token, and we're incubating Base inside Coinbase, leveraging the last decade of our experience building crypto products, and a plan progressively decentralize the chain over time. We have no plans to issue a new network token. The announcement came from Coinbase said basically today. Now, interestingly, I was watching Bloomberg this morning while getting ready to come to the office, but apparently there's a couple of fake tokens going out. So this is what I'm saying. These players that create these BS tokens need to be moved out of the space, because every time something like this comes up, there's always a new token being launched. People are pumping and dumping. Just stay away from them, guys. Please be careful, because that was literally all over Bloomberg this morning. And interesting stuff right here, but Germany's second largest bank to offer crypto custody services to institutionals right here, which is interesting. So holding your crypto. But the DZ Bank is the second largest German bank by assets, is all set to offer digital asset custody services. And the BaFin right here, regulated financial institution and custody provider, has joined forces with Swiss firm MIOTA right here and orchestration platform Harmonize for its upcoming digital currencies to its institutional clients offering right here. But according to the official press release, Harmonize is designed to offer versatile governance framework and as a customizable risk and compliance controls with full segregation of multiple businesses right here, units and clients, guaranteeing isolation of policies, users, accounts and assets, which is interesting. But in terms of our security, scalability, and future requirements of our digital asset custody initiative for institutional clients, starting with crypto securities as per German blah, 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 and MIOTA and Harmonize have proven to be a powerful solution that fit for purpose and can support our intended operating model. So it's interesting that they're wanting to have custody services for institutional clients. So what does that tell you? Crypto's not going anywhere. It is definitely not. And look at this. MasterCard rolls out system allowing for stablecoin payments directly from crypto wallet. Now, this is crazy, all right? It really is. And I actually like this, because if you can travel anywhere in the world and you've got crypto gains and you've got USDT or USDC, you can use that anywhere in the world at any time with a crypto wallet. Awesome. But a collaboration between financial firm Giant and Web3 tech company Imiverse is set to offer a new option for paying physical, digital, and metaverse purchases using crypto assets. Imiverse says that the payment solution will enable consumers in New Zealand and Australia to use digital currencies directly from their Web3 wallets to pay for goods and services in merchants that support MasterCard. That is huge. It really is. And I was having this conversation yesterday with another colleague of mine, but basically crypto, you're going to be able to move anywhere, free as anything, guys, to pay, which is awesome. And of course, the International Monetary Fund calls for a coordinated action over fears crypto could undermine global monetary system. So the IMF on Thursday basically said that the growing crypto adoption warranted a coordinated response from member countries, and the widespread adoption of crypto assets could undermine the effectiveness of the monetary policy, circumvent capital flow management measures, and exacerbate fiscal risks right here. So again, the countries are absolutely crapping themselves in relation to this because they know it's the future. It is happening. Pay attention. And obviously Paxos lands on the new front lines of the new US crackdown on crypto. And stablecoin issuer Paxos took 2 consecutive regulatory blows last week from the SEC and the NYDFS. The surprise moves have left crypto industry experts reading between the lines to determine who or might what be next, which is interesting. So we'll keep an eye on that as well, because again, Genza's just on a mission to destroy crypto, we know this, and protect Wall Street, all these big partners there in his firms. But anyway, money's flowing into stacks, XRP, you've got BNB, ALGO, which is nice. What else we got here, guys? Audio, very nice. We've got Ethereum, of course, Shiba Inu, CFX again, wrapped BTC, and that is pretty much it right there. Now let's go to Twitter. Couple of things I want to play you guys here. There's not much on Twitter. It's very midday, being a Friday, the 24th of Feb. But again, I will be giving this away live on air. That's the Bull Ring. Go check that out. Like the post. Follow me on Twitter as well. And again, we have Apple co-founder Steve Wozniacki. How do you pronounce his last name? Anyway, says Bitcoin is safe. It's stable. It's conservative right here. It's the big one. It will be around, and I think it's going to $100,000 USD. Have a look at this.
It's not the only story. There's some others that have made it for a while for some good reasons. Yeah, so I'm kind of NFTs fall into that category too. The number of people getting ripped off on crypto and NFTs is just outrageous. Now, Bitcoin is safe because it's the big elephant on the block. It's stable. Right. Like conservative thinking, you go for the big ones, and they'll be around. And yeah, Bitcoin is stable. So I don't invest. I have never invested in stock in my life. I've never used Apple's stock app on the iPhone, never. Because why? It goes to my happiness formula. I found that my head gets to a peaceful spot where it's not worrying about everything being up and down, up and down, up and down like day traders. I had day traders around me. And I watch what they went through, and I just turn the other way. I don't read any financial papers. I don't want to be, I don't want that to affect my life. So I never invested in stocks. Bitcoin, I bought a bunch of Bitcoin at the start to say, how do you play with this new thing? How do you buy something online? And I conquered that. And how do you buy things in other countries? And how would you even pay for like a donut in another country? Mm-hmm. How can you find an ATM that works on your Bitcoin? And I wanted to experiment and learn it all. And then Bitcoin went way up. Well, I got scared and I sold all my Bitcoin except one Bitcoin. That's not my purpose, is to have enough to play with and experiment with, but not to make money on. And 2 times it's gone way up and made money. And just recently, I think Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000. I just, I don't know where you get that feeling. I can't put any mathematics to it. I just really feel it from all of the interest. Mm-hmm. The interest in crypto is so high.
Very nice right there. Bullish as anything. Hedera has processed right here 321.8 million real transactions processed again on the mainnet in the past 7 days. 532 transactions per second, I believe that is, on average, which is just ridiculous. Moving on, you've got some interesting stuff. Thank you, Digital Asset Investor, for this video, but have a listen to this. Basically, this is corruption on a nutshell for Bill Himon and Ethereum. Listen to this.
My playbook these days, in fact, honestly, ever since I sat across from Bill Himon and he sort of said, we're going to accept your proposal to give some guidance here, I stopped giving guidance. I said, let's be consistent with the SEC's hand wave approach here, because that's who matters. When you get into court, like, the court's going to give deference to the regulator. Nobody wants to, I get that. I really do. And my heart is in it. I love the academic arguments about whether or not something should be a security. But I just think, honestly, to be pragmatic here, you should just treat it like security and be done with it and move on, because we all know how to do that. And so that's
interesting stuff right there, guys, really. Moving on, there's some interesting videos from Riz. Thank you for that tweet. Sam Bankman-Fried indictment says he made over 300 illegal political donations worth more than $10 million. Give that money back to their retail investors, please. Jack the Rippler, just in case you forget what XRP was created for, it's already a done deal. You've got Vanguard right here, Santander, American Express, HSBC, SBI Remit, Bank of America, PNC Bank, all the big boys, including Vanguard right there, are all using Ripple. That's incredible. Bitcoin news out of Europe this week right now. The world isn't waiting for the United States, but breaking global payments giant Ingenico right here accepts Bitcoin and crypto payments in France. It's all happening, guys. Montana Senate passes bill to protect Bitcoin and crypto mining rights, which is nice to see that they're moving forward. Why can't Judge Torres see what's happening here in Gary Gensler? Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 56 at the moment. And I am the Nick Dilly right here. Love this video. Thank you so much for that. It's hilarious. I was watching The Wolf of Wall Street last night just to have a bit of fun. And obviously Sam Bankman-Fried charged with conspiracy to make unlawful political donations. And again, Pi Network, thank you Crypto Style right here. But interesting stuff. Apparently they're basically going to be launching their mainnet. I'm still using that app, just mucking around with it and accumulating Pi token. I actually haven't even checked it. But anyway, let's go to CoinMarketCap. In actual fact, I wonder if you can actually check it. Here it is. It's still priced at $46 US, which is interesting. So whatever, man, keep an eye on that. Let's have a look here. We've got 1.09 trillion coming into the weekend, $59 billion in volume, 42% BTC, 18% ETH. And again, ladies and gentlemen, where my money's going, of course, is the banking coins. I'm not going to get into it, but here is the list. Take a snapshot. Anyway, there you go, guys. These are the lists right here. XRP, very, very bullish. And, of course, all the banking coins. No-brainer. Anyway, thanks very much for today. Make sure you join the Patreon. Follow me on social media, and I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.